and you're doing this because he can block here and drill you. Okay? So what you want to do is, if you got it from here, you want to do it here. See there? Shield with this hand up, just like this. Again, moving over to the side, out of the way of the other hand. So if he wanted to turn over with the other hand, he's going to have to go past my hand to his face, because I've got him here. See, once I've come here, once I've done this, and he starts to turn, I've got him in the throat. The guy starts turning into you, remember this. If you got your hand up here and you're over here, you can always grab him in the throat. It's like that. That's for real fighting, see. Can't do that in tournaments, but you can sure do it in the street. You're here, here, boom. Right there in the throat. Okay. Next is the inverted punch to the face, and then we'll do the inverted punch also to the ribs. But a man, let's say he's throwing a forehand strike at my face here with this hand, all right, coming here. But what you're going to do with this is you're going to drift down like this, here. You're going to drift over, come straight up the arm. Once you get here, you follow this arm right up to the throat area. This actually, what you'd be doing would be this. Striking here with your fingers, knuckles. All right. Again, it's an inverted punch to the face. Here. All right. Again. Yep. Okay. Again, remember the blocking and striking hand becomes the blocking hand. All right. Next, inverted punch. It's going to be to the ribs or the kidney, actually. Now I come here, he throws a punch at me. I drift down here, and I've got this arm up here. I'm over here and strike right there. Let me turn the other way so you can see a little better. He throws the punch. I drift down and strike. Because of my face, he... Now, the other thing is, keep in mind when you're fighting, you want to stay loose and limber as much as possible. Don't tense your muscles up. You think of it like being like a whip. And this is where the Goju part comes in. The Goju is hard and soft. So at the point of impact, whether it's punch or kick, that split second, you're hard. Then you lighten up again and you loosen up. Okay? So when I'm coming here, I'm loose and light and limber. Still loose and light and limber, but when I strike, for a split second, I'm going to drive the back foot, it's called a drive, and then I torque into the back, and I drive off the back foot, and I drill into the guy's ribs. So it's not just striking with the arm out here, but it's this kind of action here. See how I'm corked ready for action here now? Okay. Your hand drill for the first 4 hand free fighting moves called Goju Kumite. In a drill formation, forehand strike, 1, back knuckle strike, 2, and again blocking with this other hand. And then inverted punch, 3, and inverted punch, 4. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. When you're learning a series of actions, whether it's a series of 4, series of 6, or series of 8, the simplest way to do it to where you're doing it fast and you're not running into yourself is to do the first 2 movements fast, the second 2 movements fast, like this. Then pretty soon you'll get to where you can do this. Okay, now let's see it with application with a partner. All right, again, here's the forehand strike, back knuckle punch, the inverted punch to the ribs. All right, again, it's forehand, back knuckle, inverted. Okay, you can do a combination of these. Guy comes skin at you, here, inverted, back knuckle, inverted. Series. Several different combinations there. This is one of the simplest, easiest free fighting moves that you'll ever see in your life. See, a lot of karate people, when they throw a roundhouse kick, will throw it out like this. Let's say the man's on the line here. They'll throw the kick out here and come to where their foot's too much on a parallel line out in front of them. It's easier for them to see it and block it. Show what I'm talking about. Now, if I was going to throw it the way a lot of people throw it like this, my opponent, most of the time, he's going to block it. See? He's going to see it and he's going to block it because it's coming too far out. You don't want to do that. If you're kicking to the groin, okay, what you got to do is you got to get this back foot first. You got to get this back foot back, and you turn also the front foot back to a 45-degree angle. The weight's mostly on the back foot, a little bit of weight on the front foot. Then you want to come up, you want to get right from the floor to here is your primary critical distance. Because if he raises the knee after this point, he's just going to raise the kick right into his groin. So you figure you're going to be fairly well safe if you can get from here to here, it's going to rise right on up. See what I mean? Watch this, slow motion. I come from here, right here. Okay, now once I get there, if he raises the knee, all he's going to do is just raise my foot into his groin. So again, the key point is to get from the floor to here first. See? Come right up the line, rather than out here. Okay? Now let's stand this way. I'm going to have my opponent stand this way to me. And you watch, let me move back just a little bit, please. Now watch what I'm talking about. This is what you don't want out here. See there, look. You don't want that. What you want is this. Coming right on the line here, even if you just right to here. Once you get past that knee, you're in. All right, another application of this. A lot of times, now you don't want to throw this, usually you don't want to throw this to the midsection. This is more a flipping type kick. It's not that, it doesn't have a tremendous amount of power to it for the midsection because the way your hip torque is lined up, but it can for the groin and it can for the throat because once you go from, let's say from the floor to here, you can pivot your hip real quick and throw this up into here. Now, a lot of guys when they're sparring you and they go on guard here, a lot of them, this man knows what he's doing. A lot of them don't know so much what they're doing, and they'll lead this hand down here. They'll have the hand down here. Not that they can't come up and block, obviously. They're fast enough they can block anything. But a lot of times, a guy will have an opening from here right up through here that he's not thinking about as far as your foot coming from the floor, okay? A lot of guys are thinking about your foot coming out here and coming around type kicking, kind of like kickboxers do, kind of like this, okay? They're thinking about that. It's easier kind of for them to block up here with this. But this kick that I'm talking about, it's almost like it's lining up, going to the groin, and then it's coming right here, right up this line of fire, right into there. And if the guy's got his hand out here, or he's got his hand over here, or his hand right here, if you can get to this point and catch through here, sometimes you can get him in the throat with that kind of a kick. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. All right, well, watch me, slow motion. Now I want you to hold your hand down just a little bit.
Hang on just a second.
Doing a roundhouse flip kick to the groin. In fact, if you can set the guy up where you do a couple of these kicks to the groin, you know, you're out there free sparring, and you come here, bam, you know, a couple of times, to the groin. Then, about the third time, he's kind of catching on to that a little bit. Then, here's what you've done. Here's what you've done. You made him think low. That's what's in his mind here. And that third time, if you act like you're going to do the same thing, then you do the change up, you got more of a chance of getting it. Then if you're just going to fire it from a, I'm just going to fire it to his throat. If you think more along the lines of, I've done a couple of these to the groin, couple to the groin, see? So about the third time, he's thinking low, then you go high. You're here like this, boom, and then watch. Boom, see how I came right on that line? I came right on the same line. I didn't go like this, boom, and then cock it back and then come out here because again, it's too easy for him to sit and come in and block it. See? But like this, see? what you want. Whoop, whoop. Right there in the throat. Oh, front kick. What you're going to do is you're going to kick the guy in the knee as he comes to throw a punch at you. It's going to here. Boom. Actually, you kick him just a little bit above the knee. You kick him in the thigh. Be just like this. Boom. Getting your hands up blocking. All right, again. Come here. Kick, kick. You can kick the midsection, lower here. If you're good enough, you can kick one, and you can jump and kick to the chin. It's your double migraine. Leaping front thrust kicks. Basic application is man throwing a side kick at you, and you get used to this side kick coming in here, and you're catching here. What you do is you jump over, leap, and front thrust. As you do, you kick to the back, right in here. All right, let's watch it over this way. Okay. You throw a side kick, leap, front thrust. Leap. All right, again. Leap, and come up, front thrust. All right, again. Leap, front thrust. Okay. You're now going to do a series of what's called free fighting moves. Technically, it's called Goju Kumite. This is the forehand strike. This is actually the way you would do it if you were in a real fighting situation. First, I'm going to do it slowly, a couple of times. Then I'm going to do it with speed and power. Your man is going to, just like he's going to fight you, and he can, as he throws the punch, you're going to double block. 1, 2, strike. Because in case he throws 2 punches at you, you're double blocking. Always double blocking. All right, again, come in, slow motion. Block, block, strike, and strike right at the end of the nose. Or you can strike to the meaty part of the face right underneath the eye. Or you can strike to the throat. All right, now I'm going to do it with speed and power. All right, again, speed and power. All right. Second free fighting technique you'll learn for your Roku for green belt, it's 6Q, is the back knuckle strike. And as you'll notice, it'll look a little bit similar to the forehand strike. I'm going to show you the difference. All right. This again is like you're getting ready to fight. Also, turn that front foot forward about a 45-degree angle to kind of cover the center line of your groin in case somebody wants to kick. But again, you're going to do a double block. It's going to go 1, 2, and then from here, instead of going like a forehand strike, which is straight on here, it's going to come from right here and back knuckle strike right at the end of the nose. Again, when you go slow motion, 1, 2. All right. Again, slow motion, 1, 2. All right, now with speed and power. Right, again, speed and power. Okay. The third free fighting move for the Roku green belt is the inverted punch. First it'll be the inverted punch to the neck area, and then the inverted punch to the kidney. All right, slowly, all right. Coming from down here, right up the arm, right into the neck, ducking away from the other side from the punch and shielding and striking. All right, again, slowly. 1, 2. Also locking in on his leg with your knee. Okay. All right, now speed and power. Again, speed and power. Next is the inverted punch to the kidney area. Slowly. Again, shielding. Again, moving in with the knee. All right, again, slowly. Now, speed and power. All right, again, speed and power. This is the roundhouse flip kick you'll be required to do for row Q, which means 6th Q, and it's green belt level. This is a flip kick, roundhouse flip kick. First of all, let me explain to you how a lot of people throw their, what they call a roundhouse kick, or washigiri. They're going to kick, say, somebody's standing on this line here and they're facing this direction. What they'll do a lot of times is they'll do this. They will bring the foot out here on a parallel line, or even to here on a parallel line. Like it was like this, and you were on the line. What you've got to do, instead of coming out here with it,
Gary?
This is the 4th free fighting move required for row Q, 6th Q, green belt. It's the roundhouse flip kick. And one of the things you'll notice is that a lot of people, when they're throwing a flip kick, they will bring the foot out, way out here, when their opponent's on this line. To give you an example, say my opponent's on this line right here. A lot of people get ready to throw the roundhouse kick, they'll throw it from out here. That gives him too much opportunity to see it coming. So what you need to do is, when I'm here, first of all, my foot, this back foot, is back this way, away from the man. So I don't have to take the time to turn it and shift. I'm already back here in this position. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my foot, my right foot, and I'm going to come up this line right here. I'm going to come up right by the knee, right into the groin area. See, because the further you put your foot out here, the more time he has to react to it. Slow motion. See, comes right up the leg, right into the groin area. Not out here, okay? But right up the line of the leg. The same thing's true of kicking in this midsection area or kicking in this throat area. I come from here instead of out here, because out there it's too easy to see. When you're going to kick to the throat area, you're going to aim along this line of fire. Because a lot of people are over there, even karate people, sometimes they'll be like this. And if you you fire from the ground here, and you come right up this line, catch him in the throat. And one of the things that I like to do is to do a replacement step. The back foot replacing the front foot and kicking up to the throat area. The second free fighting kick required for row Q, which is 6th Q green belt, is the double maigiri. Maigiri means front kick. In this position, I throw the left foot, which is the back foot, is coming to kick the groin. And while I'm still in the air, I switch and kick the right foot to the midsection. Watch it, slow motion. As he throws the punch, it's a kick to the groin, reverse, and kick to the midsection. And this midsection kick, the foot should be a thrusting type front kick, not just a 45-degree angle upward kick. But as you're throwing the kick here, the knee comes high, and you do a thrust in. Now, a lot of times, what will happen on a technique like this is you will draw the man down. Let's say that I threw this. I threw the left foot and then threw the right foot. The next time I do it for a setup movement, fake the guy here. Don't go all the way. He draws down to block. Leaves this section open. Now watch what happens as he goes to block. This is the second phase of it. The low kick. Yes! All right, watch it again. The third kick, free fighting kick, required for 6Q, row Q, green belt, is the leaping front thrust. First be done slowly, and we know speed and power. As your man starts to come into you with this punch, you're going to leap to the side and drive upward. Slowly, do it again. As it comes in, I leap and drive forward. Now I'm going to do it speed and power. Just a little bit. Okay? Come here. All right, again. Come here. All right, again. The first kata required for 5th kyu, green belt with 1 brown stripe, which is called Goju, is Taikyoku Mawasayuki. Mawasayuki block, you first will have the right hand will come to the top, left hand at the bottom, and it circles all the way around. You push up. Then the left hand comes to the top, the right hand goes to the bottom, and it circles, and they come back to their original position. Third move is the right hand comes to the top, left hand to the bottom, circle to your original position. In between each one of those, you're pushing out, pushing away. So blocking, man's to grab you and you're blocking and pushing away. Take the Mawasayuki from the side, turn the right foot out 45-degree angle, left foot comes in the right, okay? And then you're going to put your left hand over your right hand as you pivot in at the same time. So it goes like this. Here, the feet pivot in, left hand over the right hand right here. And then you go up on your heels, your feet go straight ahead and hands directly to the side. It's called Haisuku Atadachi, your formal attention stance. The Taikyoku pattern again is the I pattern. First, you're going to go to the left, then you're going to go to the right, then you're going to come back and you go down the center 3 times. Then you will go to what is your right on this side, then you will go to your left from this standpoint, this side. You come back down the center and finish up going to the left, to the right, come back. Okay? As you step out with the right foot, the right hand comes to the top, the left hand at the bottom, you're going to do what's called Mawase block. The guy's got you grabbed, you're knocking his hands off, and you're pushing him. Half moon step, left hand comes to the top, right hand at the bottom, and they come back to their position, and then push out. Right hand at the top, left hand at the bottom, come back, and then push out. Turn the left foot out 45-degree angle, and the right foot comes in, steps out of 45. At the same time, your right hand comes to the chamber, and it's elbow. Right hand comes up to block, back knuckle strike, hammerhand block, shoot on punch. You're a shiko-dot stance, low shiko-dot stance. Pivot all the way behind with the right foot. The Left hand comes to the top, and you push out. Now the right hand comes to the top, and push out. And the left hand comes to the top, and push out. Turn your right foot out 45, step in, step out, left hand comes to the chamber, elbow. Right hand up, protect, back knuckle, hammer hand, shoot on, punch. Right hand comes to the top as you go down the center first. Half moon step, left hand comes to the top, push it out. Half moon step back, right hand comes to the top, push it out. Turn right foot out 40, left foot out 45, right foot comes in and goes out 45, right hand in chamber, elbow, low shikuratsu, 45-degree angle. Back knuckle, hammer hand, shoot on. Step in, step over, elbow, backhand, hammer hand, shoot on. Step in, step over, elbow, backhand, hammer hand, shoot on. Pivot all the way around, right hand at the top, press out. Half moon step, left hand at the top, press out. Half moon step back, right hand at the top, press out, turn your left foot out 45, step in, step out, elbow, backhand, hammer hand, shoot on, punch left hand, pivot behind, left hand to the top, and push out. Half moon step, right hand to the top, push out. Half moon step back, left hand to the top, press out. Turn the right foot out 45, step in, left hand comes chamber, out, elbow, up protect, backhand, hammer hand, shoot on punch. To the front, down the eye pattern. Right hand at the top, half moon step, right foot, left hand at the top. Half moon step back, right foot, right hand at the top. Turn left foot out 45, right foot comes in, right hand in chamber and elbow, low shikuratsu, backhand, hammer hand, shoot on. In, out, elbow, backhand, hammer hand, shoot on. Step in, step out, right hand chamber, elbow, backhand, hammer hand, key out and third punch down the center. Right hand at the top. Half moon step, left hand at the top. Half moon step, right hand at the top. Now as you do this, you're breathing in and then out as you press out. Now you breathe in and then out on the strike. Breathe in on the block, out on the strike. Okay? Now then right hand at the top, breathing out as you press away. Left hand at the top, breathing out as you press away. Step in, step out, elbow, backhand, hammer hand, shoot on. Left heel into right, right hand left palm, in, breathe out, hands right to the side, bow, step out, tighten the fist, tighten the thighs. That puts a period on the end of your movement. Taikyoku, Masuki. Again, your Taikyoku pattern being your H pattern or your I pattern. Your Masuki block, notice in the Kata you do 3 times. And you're in, over, elbow, backhand, hammer hand, shoot on. Very simple application. This man has you grabbed here. Alright, and you're doing your Masuki block and you come down hard here, take it down, and then you grab over with the left hand, under with the right hand, and you're going to spin him over and step over, take him down. Okay. That's your basic Masuki. Again, I'll take it the other side here. Alright, instead of going this hand, I go this way. Whichever one, the one that comes from underneath is going to wind up going on top, and the one coming on top is going to go underneath. I'm going to step over here in front of his face, take him down, down. Okay? That's your Masuki. Or another application of Masuki is he grabs you, you step back, bring it down, and double strike. And you pull him back. Okay? Now your would be the Masuki type block here. He throws a punch, 1, 2, and I take it down. And I step in here to his leg, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me do it from the other side. Okay, I'll do it from the other side here. 1, 2, okay, 1, I'm coming on the leg here, see? 3, 4. All right, now just this part, the elbow part. Okay, comes in, like 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Shield block. Okay. All right. Required for Goju, green belt with 1 brown stripe, is called Sanshin. Some call it Sanshi. It's a classic Goju kata, emphasizing the hard and the dynamic tension breathing, which is from the lower abdominal areas. A lot of people, when they do the karate, they breathe too shallowly. In other words, their chest looks like this. When they breathe, their chest is going up and down. What they should be doing, as you'll notice in Sanshin, is they should be breathing down here in the lower abdominal area, pulling the breath all the way down to what the Okinawans call the tantien, which is the lower abdominal area down here. Your breathing out is called ibuki breathing, diaphragmatic breath control. And you're breathing in on the blocks, out on the punches. The same thing applies for the kicks. When you breathe, before you do your kick, you'll breathe in and then you breathe out as you do the kick. Same thing with the punch. Breathe in with the block, out on the punch. From the side, turn the right foot out, left foot comes in, the heel comes in, okay, and your feet go in at the same time that your hands come up. It's your introduction to your kata. Feet straight ahead, hands right to the side. Half moon step with the right foot in the suction dodge, and double block with the right hand coming in this side. Breathe in, breathe out, dynamic tension on the punch. Half moon step with the left foot. Punch, right hand. You breathe in. Well, this time you're going to go over, step, do it. Punch, lock, half moon step. Over with the left hand, do it. Punch. Half moon step after the punch, it's 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Hands go back to back. You pull the man in, you go down. You thrust your hips forward as you do a double strike to the ribs. Half moon step back the right foot. Do Masuki block, right hand on the top. Half moon step back the left foot. Masuki block, left hand on the top. Press out. Turn the left foot out. Right heel in. Right hand left palm. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hands right to the side, bow, bow. Tighten the fists, tighten the thighs, put your period in the end of your movement. You're always stepping out with the left foot. Application, your double blocking here is just very simple. Man, you grab, and you step back, double block, hooking down, like this. You grab, step back, hooking down block. You're away from the man. All right, block here. And it's a simple punch, but the idea of Sanshin is the application of the ibuki breathing and diaphragmatic breath control. That you're not just throwing a block and throwing a punch, but when you're blocking, you're breathing in. And when you're punching, you're breathing out. That's the emphasis of Sanshin. So that when I'm here and I block, I breathe in. When I punch, I breathe out. Ibuki breathing. The step over, man's got you grabbed here, and instead of stepping into him like this with this left foot, what you do is you step over with the right foot, hook down, grab, and strike over. Real simple movement. He grabs you, you step over, down. Again, breathe in on the block, out on the punch. The application at the end of it, where you're coming like this, here is simply your Masuki block. He grabs you, you step back, push away. Both sides. This part here in the kata, right here, the hidden movement, hidden meaning, it's not actually spear hand, it's this, protruding knuckle. So that when he got you grabbed here, and you go back, this simply means knocking the guy's arms up from here, underneath these elbows. And then when you do that, once you do this, here, back here, striking, it's these. Again, okay. Breathing out.